he has good technique, he will be elite. If his technique becomes great, not just good, then he's a Hall of Famer. Fighting through contact, fighting through offensive line, being a double team, multiple moves stacked into one, just a play of pure domination. This is actual film, this is actual football talk. It's a football show, we're supposed to talk football, not storylines. I watched him initially, and of course he's been getting some camp hype, so some people are high on him. I remember watching him initially and being like, dude, this is like the best fourth string receiver in the league, or one of them. And now you're going to see him, whatever we're going to say with the order of the Jets receivers. Let's call him fourth or fifth. You'd assume the top three, especially with how Moore's playing right now and impressing. Cole, 3rd and 4, speed out, toe drag. Okay. Top of the screen, 84. Wearing 88 with the Jets. 88, I usually see it on bigger players. 88 on a skinnier guy, smaller guy. Not sure if I love it. But again, if we dominate today, who cares? I'm a big jersey number guy, though. That just is what it is. Say like a tight inverted split right here, or inverted slot. And let's watch. One thing that you're going to notice about him, one initially, and I'll go over the strengths and weaknesses. You guys know how it works by now. That goes to the subscribers, which, by the way, appreciate all the support throughout the offseason. Again, this is a time where other shows are just talking about the same thing for the 7,000th time. We are here doing film reviews, and we're going to keep giving you new content, new fresh content. And the support we've gotten with subscriptions and all that stuff to the website, with a little bit over our first year, is great. We're just going to keep growing, keep building. I'll eventually get one of those things I can draw on the screen and make it like super legit. A background for people who hate the fan. The website's going to keep growing, so definitely appreciate the support. Appreciate all the comments, all that stuff. So with that being said, the strengths and weaknesses will be for the guys at the end. But the one thing you will notice, acceleration, sideline awareness are all good for Cole here. Just runs a speed out, 3rd down. And obviously he wants to get to his landmark. He wants to get past the first down marker, but he also wants to sell vertical enough where this guy's not going to squat, which I don't like how he's playing it regardless, whoever this is, but which might be, I don't know who that is. I don't know who 27 is on the Colts. Rocket Sid, maybe? I don't know. But Cole does a good job selling vertical. Just comes off the line with some good acceleration. The speed cut, he has so much room. Now, in terms of the break, like obviously his drive step right there with his left foot is definitely pretty far outside of his frame, which leads to it being a little bit rounded. So you can see that be a little bit sharper. But again, he afforded himself a lot of room because of the space, because of his drive phase. So it's fine. And again, super aware of the sideline, where he has that toe drag swag, as everybody on the NFL Network calls it. So positive there. Let's see. Highlight tape for the second play. Again, I apologize for the sniffling. I don't have a better word for it, a more manly word for it. Sucking up the boogers, because I don't know. I'm getting older, apparently, 28, and I'm more sensitive to freaking outside stuff, like just, cut the grass, and sensitive to that, and sensitive to pepper and shit now. Like, what is going on? It's just happens. Used to be able to like eat McDonald's and be fine. Now I have like indigestion for like 3 days. It's like shit sucks. Okay. Sorry, I apologize for the cursing. It's going to happen sometimes. At this point, if kids are watching, it drops. It's just the family I grew up in, the job I work is just, there's going to be some bombs. Top of the screen. Oh, that's okay. See, so let's see. To give you some context, and I did this a couple times when I recorded this. I recorded this play specifically. I can literally tell exactly when I recorded this. April 4th, 8:40 at night is when I recorded this. So I forget sometimes what I say. So it's basically 3 months ago I recorded this, and I put this to be a douche. Because like this is one of the plays you see on highlight tapes, you see on YouTube, and like this is what you get of a player. And it's like, and they'll put this on the highlight tape, and it's like, oh my God, so impressive, the touchdown he caught, and look at it. But they'll play this, like, you like look up any Keelan Cole highlight tape, and this is on it like 3 times. And it's like, this is what people want to watch? This is the only reason I'm doing this. Like, I was doing this to just be an asshole, I guess. He runs a crosser. I like how he takes it shallow under his first guy in the zone, and then obviously starts to break it more vertical as it gets past another. So, like, good job just like with his recognition of zones and stuff like that. Like, great. Is wide open. It's a blown defense. But I put that to be an S. Let's just be honest. That's the only reason I did it. But there's your highlight tape play for Keelan Cole. It wasn't a highlight play for him. Again, I was just doing what I do sometimes. Sometimes it just happens. Cole, short stride release. Okay. Slot right here at the bottom. Okay, didn't get the ball. Again, now this is something you'll never see on a highlight tape. It's way more important to me than the last play, correct? Or at least I hope that's how you guys feel at this point. If you've been watching this many film reviews with me. So off coverage, off man. Now in terms of the corner, he does maintain its outside leverage, and he continues to, which you don't necessarily, love. You'd like to see him weave over the top or get over the top, but overall, Cole, good job closing ground. Short stride. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Head fake outside. Burst off the instep of the outside foot. Get inside on the slant, which he just bends a little bit. Obviously, he's not hit initially, so now he's just going to bend his route. And the one thing that I do like about him too, I'm not sure if it's even here. It's not even here. He's really good after his route is kind of like done, like at top of his stem, or not the top of his stem, but when his route is over, he's really good at like that scramble drill, finding soft spots and zones. Here he does that as well, where he notices he's not going to get hit, notices the sideline's running out, breaks back to the quarterback where he could hit him right here. Obviously the ball is already out, but good release, good short stride right here. Is a pretty solid release package. There are some things we'll talk about with his weaknesses, with some of his release stuff, but we will discuss that in the future. Inside number 3 right here, they go bunch, going empty, but bunch to the field right here. Let's see the hop step. So, again, it's just one. So again, he's not hit. But again, you see him at the end of the route right here, find that open grass right here again, where you have a guy like Zach Wilson. Let's be honest, like, okay, is it a reach? Am I saying that Gardner Minshew is terrible and stuff? But maybe. But is it a reach to say that Zach Wilson's going to be better than Gardner Minshew this year? I would think so. I would really hope so. But you think that a guy like Minshew would hit him right here? Like, he's wide open for a good amount of time. So good job by him getting open on the scramble drills, which is really obviously a good thing for any quarterback, But the release right here, again, is pretty damn good, where they go cover one hole and they press the point and they're playing first in, first out, like Jambo coverage. That's what I call Jambo. And he has an off-man defender right here, but he has the whole defender. So he has to get underneath of this defender to run the crosser, but over top of this defender. And he closes the ground on the off-man. And he uses his hop step, which again just kind of throws off the timing of the expected route for the corner, where he thinks he'd have to take an extra step to break in, whatever it may be. And he throws a hop step where it's plant off the left. So that shortens his release to the or that shortens the release in terms of like or of the footwork, I should say, instead of like a whole extra step. Yeah, instead of going 1, 2, 3, 4, he goes 1, 1, 2. So it shortens it from 3 to or from 4 to 3 right here. That's all it's really doing, but it's giving him enough room to get over top of the whole defender right there. if you get what I'm saying. Hop step, boom, plant on the outside foot, get open. And he's open on this route, obviously. You don't, like, I'm not sure where Minshew's eyes are right here. I assume it's 1-2, and then he works back to this side. But overall, he's open. Now he gets covered. Nope, open. And again, open for a while right here. There's a lot of time to hit the ball to Cole right there. Now he scrambles for the first down, so that's fine, but he was open. Block. He's a willing blocker. Obviously, with his size, he's not going to dominate some bigger safeties, the Jamal Adams of the world. The Hamza Nasruddins, the aggressive guys taking on blocks. Not going to be able to do it, but he's willing. And I think he has relatively good technique. He is in the slot right here. 3x1. Again, okay. So it looks to be by design where you have the I'm assuming, let's see what the situation is here. I'm going to assume this is a like a 3rd and 10, 4th and 10. Yeah. Okay. So I was right. Thank God. 3rd and 10, or actually more than 3rd and 10, 3rd and 12 ish. Because they're playing soft cover too. So they're just running 4 guys out here on to the field side. Drag's coming underneath because they're going to play it soft. So the drag's going to be open and these guys are going to block. So that's the play design. And Cole blocks the kind of like the apex right here. Good job maintaining its outside leverage, staying square. Sees he's picked up on that by another blocker. Has faith in, I think that's Chark, to outrun this guy to the sideline. Doesn't see anything else he wants to block. Nothing else is coming. Then goes back to that guy. They pick up the first down. Good job. Good play design. It almost works like a screen pass, but good job by Cole being pretty patient here with his block. Scanning, finding the nearest threat to the runner. Hop step dead leg. Which one is it? I don't know. Slot right here, 3x1 again. Okay, so he hop steps into a dead leg. So hop off the right, 1, 2, off the right, hop step to close ground, and then the dead leg where the dead leg is it's like an extended 1-step release where that foot's going to come up initially and you just want to close more ground. So you're going to keep your left foot up, or whatever foot is up after that 1 step, even though it's a hop step. So it's like a little bit altered of a dead leg, but hop 1, 1. And again, that's just throwing off timing, but you're just trying to extend it where you're eating up some space into that defender. So you have a hop into a dead, hop, dead leg. And again, you want to make sure you eat up enough ground. This guy is playing outside leverage, so his inside break's going to be pretty good. So you just want to hold him there. So good release, break inside on the in, and is open. Again, not hit, but you'd like to see that release. That is for sure. It's good. Good rhythm to it. Good urgency. It's not too slow. Sudden break. You like it. I like it. Foot fire, hands on cut. Okay, right here in the slot of a 3x1. Tray. Oh yeah, that's a good route. 3rd down too. They like it. So it's running like a stick with the 1 and 2. And again, closes ground, comes off the ball, closes ground, short stride. Wouldn't call it a fire because he's not in the same place. Maybe at the top it's a little bit more of a fire. Fire is more of in place, steps like that. Short striding is just obviously shorter strides. They're people don't even differentiate them sometimes, but I just say foot fire is more just in place. So I would call it a short stride. Eats up ground, short stride, which gets onto the toes, but it also threats an inside or an outside release because you're taking steps off of both feet so quickly. It allows you to break either way. Eats up that ground. Not ideal position right here because he's still outside leverage, but he leans into a punch, and again, he opens inside because Cole gives that little head fake inside, and he's threatening the inside with that really, or with the short stride. Now, the thing I really like is the break in terms of one, using his hands. You see that little club swipe into a punch over, and he does that while keeping his feet really under his frame. So really good break at the top right there. You see how good, or how his drive step is under his frame, which allows him to just come right over it. It's a pretty tight break, especially with contact. So short stride, head fake, with the hands at the top is really good. Boom, make the catch, turn off field quickly, first down on 3rd and 3 or whatever that was. Hoss wide juke, all right. Play the Patriots made famous. Hoss concept, wide juke, or some people call that like a jerk too, but you can call it a juke route. It's like it's an option. You can sit it. He can break it back out. Here as well. He runs the slot fade to seam.